See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Lulu Mystique. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Guys, thank you for your continual support. Thank you for those who are, sending donations via PayPal, people who are booking readings. Thank you just so much. You have no idea what this actually means to me. Again, everything you do need to know about me, you will be able to find in the description below. Also, how to book your readings. So without further ado, we're just going to get on with just a general read today. So if you're new here, I always start my readings with a Angel Ascension card or an Atlantis card. First and foremost, to protect and bless the space, and secondly, to see what energies want to interact with us. I may sound a little bit different. I have caught a wonderful cold from my beautiful children. It's not to the point where it's affecting me a lot. I just may sound a little bit different. So let's see what energies want to interact with us today. Okay, we've got 2. Oh, we've got 3. Okay, so we've got Fire Dragons, Saint Germain and Seraphis Bay. So normally we go ahead and read these and do the affirmations, and then we pull on more cards to see what the energy wants us to know at this moment in time. So some of you may be getting a bit familiar with like the fire dragons because they come out quite a lot, but we're going to go ahead and read them anyway. Okay, so we've got fire dragons. Dragons are 4th dimensional elementals. They have access and transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. Archangel Gabriel oversees Thor and his fire dragons. You are able to send out fire dragons supervised by Gabriel to consume negativity in places and auras. Then ask Gabriel's angels to replace the lower energies with a shimmering diamond of pure light. Call on the fire dragons to transmute any stuck energy in your own aura and to light you up at higher frequencies so that you can radiate enthusiasm and joy. And the affirmation is, I invoke fire dragons to clear my path to ascension. It's almost comical that every time I come on here to start to do my readings is when the most noise happens outside, and it literally just, I want to say radiate, but I know that's not the right word. It just takes over the noise. It's just ridiculous. I've been sitting quietly for about 20 minutes and there's been absolutely no noise. It's crazy, right? Then we've got Saint Germain. Okay, Saint Germain, Lord of Civilization, cooperates with Archangel Zedekiel to transmute the lower energies of the world in the violet flame. He is a great alchemist and magician who transforms with no which I'm getting tuned in, so my words, if you're familiar, once I start to get tuned in, I don't see the words correctly. Who transforms that which no longer serves into something beautiful and light. Your guidance is to invoke Saint Germain, surround yourself in his violet light, and see the divine perfection in whatever or whoever you wish to transform. Your pure intention and focus can cooperate with his energy to make miracles happen. Use this to help yourself and others to ascension. Affirmation, I believe in my ability to create miracles. Okay. And then we've got beautiful Seraphis Bay. Seraphis Bay was keeper of the white ascension flame in Atlantis and now cohorn of the 4th ray of harmony. He is known as the Egyptian because he worked with Archangel Metatron to suffuse the Great Pyramid with cosmic wisdom energy at the time of its construction. In drawing this card, you are invited to stand with the white flame and feel its influence connected with Seraphis Bay, and draw his energies of wisdom, cooperation and dedication to you. He is the only master to work with the seraphim and will shower you with blessings as you tune into this ascension card. And the affirmation is, I walk with Seraphis Bay. And I can just already feel this really beautiful, sublime energy coming in for you guys. So already what I'm hearing is, through all this cleansing and letting go of things that no longer serve you. You are heavily supported through the angelic realms and your ancestral realm. So whichever energy you feel you're most compatible with, okay? So for some it's more ancestral, for others it may be more the cosmic beings, galactic beings, and some will feel more of a pull towards angelic energy, okay? So again, as I always say, these are all just divine variations of the same blueprint, okay? Same energy fields, just interpreted differently. So right now, again, it's like Spirit is saying, while you're cleansing, please don't overload yourself, feeling that you need to fill the void or fill the gap immediately. Sometimes you just need to be still, all right? Sometimes it feels like stagnation, sometimes we don't realize how much of a shift is happening for us energetically, okay, spiritually, emotionally, etherically. The shifts that we are making are very, very profound at this moment, and this is why sometimes you may be feeling exhausted, or one minute you may feel like you're full of energy and then you're feeling like you're depleted. Give yourself some compassion for the amount of healing work you're actually doing, okay? You are, again, divinely supported through the angelic realm or your ancestral realm. They are supporting and aiding you, okay? And they are literally allowing you to flourish in your own time, okay? There is no rush. And they are infusing you with all that is needed for you to be healed, okay? And then to be able to extend this to other people, all right? A theme that has been running through my energy fields for the past couple of days, and as I've spoken to friends about it, it's something that people are feeling now, and it's the energy of, you cannot use me against me, you cannot use my story against me, okay? And you are in this energy field because you are embracing your light and your dark, and you are no longer afraid to talk your story. It's your testimony to be able to go out and help others who have been through similar things that you have, okay? So this is where that lighthouse effect comes in. But as the saying goes, always pour into your own self first before you start to pour into others, all right? So as you're courageous, transcending fear, which is the space that you were in. In fact, I'm going to do one of each first, as we always do. I'm also hearing that some of you are, although it may feel like you're in this unfamiliar space, some of you are realizing just how connected you are, like for the first time ever, okay? And you are literally learning to trust your energy and what you're picking up in environments and people. And it's no longer a thing of doubting yourself, okay? And this is where the courage comes in, because before you question yourself, doubt yourself, give people the benefit of the doubt. Whereas now you feel something and it don't feel right, like you're doing what you know you need to do to be able to protect yourself, your and your immediate family, okay? And then we've got dreamscape, dream, subconscious, hidden, all right? So again, because you are on the right path of your healing, more is being given to you. And this is where Spirit wants you to be in this element of feeling like, which way do I go? Just silence your mind and silence your heart. But Spirit is saying, really silence your mind so your heart can give you what you need, all right? This is Spirit talking to you and through you. This is where you're going to find your divine path, okay? So when you go within yourself and you're quiet, our minds want to be center stage all the time, full of ideas. Do this, do that, do this, do that. okay? And sometimes it feels like an infiltration that almost sometimes feels like it's driving you crazy because you've got 10 things that you've listed down that you need to do, not knowing which way to go, okay? But Spirit is saying just silence your mind and allow your heart to speak, okay? And through your heart speaking to you in its whole entirety, all right, you're going to start to realize again where your challenges are, okay, where your blocks, your fears, the betrayal, and it's going to hurt. Sometimes it may even feel like a stabbing pain is happening because these little increments of energy need something to cling to, but you need to release it, okay? Listen to, again, we've got the angels here, very supporting you. If you need to listen to Archangel Michael music just to let those tones vibrate and shift this energy that's clinging onto your heart space to let it go, do that. For some of you, you may be more connected to the drums, so you may need to hear the shamanic drumming of healing frequencies or the Nyabingi drumming, just to ricochet that energy out of you, okay? For some of you, it may be more like the flutes, the Egyptian flutes, or like the I don't know, the Indian type of music. Everybody will vibrate at a different frequency, so use what works for you, okay? Just to get the remnants away, and in that moment, cry it out, journal it out, pray it out, okay? As this is happening, some of you may feel a shift. You may feel like an energy is literally lifted off of you, and that's, allow it to go, all right? Cleanse yourself after this, okay? Go and have a spiritual bath. Even spiritual baths don't need to be extortionate. You can just use salt and lemon and lime, all right? Things that you can just buy it cheaply in the store, things that are naturally in your home, okay? And again, allow your spirit to guide you in what you need to do to cleanse, and allow yourself to be in this stillness, in this quietness, so your heart, okay, can really connect with the cosmic heart, okay? The cosmic source of unconditional love, and allow that bridge to be built so that Spirit can give you exactly what you need to know at this moment in time, okay? And we've got the card oneness, balance, divine masculine, calm. So it's almost like they're showing me a nerve. This is the only way, some will say meridian, but it's like a nerve is going to be built that will connect you straight back to source. And then source will tell you where you need to be and what you need to be doing. So if in your mind's eye you're like, I need to train as a doctor, I need to start my degree, and you're flowing with that, and then you get to a certain point and you're just feeling like this ain't for me, it's because you're listening to your mind, your ego, and not your heart space. Because sometimes we follow things that we're chasing money, but it's not really giving us fulfillment. Then we get overwhelmed, overworked, and overstressed. Then we start to get sick, okay? So Spirit really wants you to go inward, to really listen to what your divine path is, okay? And some of you are going to be fucking amazed at what Spirit has in line for you. And for some of you, you're going to be sitting there thinking, this feels almost impossible. How am I meant to start this? Be calm, because Spirit will always provide a way for you and opportunities, okay? But as always, Spirit says use your discernment, because not every opportunity that is presented to you is good. All right, so again, this is like a test on what you've been learning through this healing process, okay? When to use your discernment, when to share whatever it is that you're doing, when to collaborate with people, all right? Because sometimes people will come with, the most amazing, they're showing me, the music industry, where they're giving you, I don't know the right terminology for it, but, they'll give you an advance, and, it's like you're an overnight millionaire, billionaire, through the record labels, until you realize you're actually $1 million in debt, okay? This is an advance that they've given you that you've blown like it's nothing, until the devil comes to collect. Then you realize that contract was literally to create ownership over you as a sovereign cosmic being, okay? So be very mindful of who. Sometimes you're not saying if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So be very mindful, and sometimes you have to walk it alone to a certain point, All right, and you really have to use your discernment. But Spirit really wants you just to connect with your own self, connect with your higher self, connect with the cosmic energies around you, okay, to guide and bless you, okay. Chanting they want, yeah. We've got surrender, okay, resurrection and surrender to the change, all right. And then we've got the big picture, the Eagle King, angelic help. So you are being divinely protected through these transitions. And the more we're connected to our heart, all right. Hello, Spirit. I've got, I hear movement in my home quite a lot, so I know someone's walked into the room. In order for these supreme blessings of abundance and love and everything that we really require as human beings to really understand this human experience that we're having, the one thing that is always left out, we're always searching outside of ourselves for these things, and we're never taught to go within. So right now, this is a moment for you to go within, to reflect, look at the things that never worked, okay, make peace with it, let it go. And this is inclusive of people, places and things, okay, let it go, all right. And understand that the Most High cosmic energies are giving you a brand new start. Okay, and this brand new start is that wholeness, that connected to yourself, that oneness, okay, to all things, all right. They want you to be connected to this cosmic reservoir, okay, of love, of respect, of honor, but it all has to start within, okay. And until you are really radiating that within yourself, you will then magnetize the same energy field back to you, all right. So if you're pretending to be healed, and you still have a lot of, well, not perfect, but you still have quite a lot of your toxic traits, or you're easily triggered, okay, you're going to magnetize that energy field around you. So if you find yourself in moments of chaos and confusion and fake people, look at yourself. There's something that you haven't quite mastered, okay, that you are going to have to, in order to really like jump timelines, if that makes sense, into your greatness, all right. Right now it's like you're between timelines, so you're reflecting and looking back and seeing what didn't work to what did work, and in front of you is like you can see the big picture, you can see exactly what you're trying to manifest. So right now it's like, are you going to step back or are you going to move forward? Because either way it's going to feel like it hurts, okay, but you need to have faith in yourself to know that these old cycles are something that you no longer wish to be a part of, and it's time to try something new, okay. And this blessing will be a blessing of many generations to come after you, all right. So you are the game changer for quite a lot, whether you realize it or not, all right. So really just connect with yourself, all right. Allow spirit to talk to you in your dream space, but it's really time again to free your heart. Do your shadow work, so that everything that you have seen in the reads of, you know, if you look through my library, you want abundance and you want that divine twin flame love. Make sure you are consistently and continually working on you, all right. And again, there is no point of searching outside yourself, all right, for someone to fix you. You have to fix you, all right. You have to realize who you are and be 100% real. You need to know what are your negotiables and what are your non-negotiables for your own self first, okay, and work on that. Know what your strengths are, know what your weaknesses are, and have no shame in speaking that, okay. It's time to really, how can I explain this, allow your creativity to flow, okay, without the disease of fear and shame and guilt and all of those things. You really have to free yourself from the confines and the constructs that have kept you prisoner within you, within your own internal realms. Let it go now. And again, like I said, it's not easy, it's painful, okay. It sometimes it can feel painful, but it's rather, Spirit's saying it's better to feel the pain of healing than to be in this painful place for the rest of your life of trauma, of reliving things in your brain and your mind, of never really knowing what true freeness is, never really you know, feeling connected to your own divine self. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Spirit's saying, let love lead the way. And as always, that self-internal love is what you need to focus on, what you need to work on. Why are you calling me to these? I've never used these cards before. Let's see. Never used these. Let's see what comes out anyway. Excuse me. Oh wow, okay. As always, a load comes out. I don't know why I bought these cards. They just look like a good deal. Yeah, I'm not really... I don't feel these are very befitting to this read. Oh, where's the rest of these cards gone? Okay, I'm being pulled to use these Medicine Women cards. Okay. Spirit is also saying, please don't compare yourself to others and what others are doing. Okay, you are building something very different and unique. Okay, whatever it is, whether it's just a family, whether it's a business, whether it's just a positive relationship with yourself. So don't compare yourself to others, and don't allow others to make you feel that you are never good enough. Okay, you are getting all the love and assistance that you need, okay, to literally break a paradigm, to break an old self. Okay, and it's really weird. Okay, Spirit. Okay, so we go in there now. So they're saying, thank you. Across your own personal timelines, okay, there are many variations or alter egos of yourself. Okay, so what Spirit is showing me and again, it's kind of like how you can be portrayed in your walking day life. Okay, so bear with me with this as Spirit's talking to me. We're going to make sense of this together. So in some people's story, you almost come across like a godlike being. To others, you are a goddamn fucking demon. All right, and Spirit is showing that through your timelines and your reincarnations, you have played a multitude of roles, but there are some that are just no longer serving. Okay, you've learned your lessons. This alter ego is a part of you, but there are some versions of yourself that just don't fit anywhere anymore. Okay, so it's almost like you really have to say goodbye, my friend. All right, you've learned your lessons, and that jewel, okay, that pearl, that diamond that you've learned, you're holding it. Okay, you keep it. Okay, but everything else you need to now bury. Okay, so for example, the shame, the fear, the doubt, the self-sabotage, the procrastination energy. Okay, parts of you that may have been needed once upon a time, but they do not serve a purpose anymore. You need to say goodbye. And you have to realize that when you are releasing certain elements of yourself that no longer exist, when you're releasing energies, whether it's emotionally, physically, psychologically, etherically, spiritually, you're always going to go through a mourning process. And sometimes people forget this. When you are cord cutting and releasing, cleansing, banishing, whichever word you use, when you are cutting yourself free from something and releasing it, there is a phase of mourning that happens, because now you realize you can't use that as a crutch or as an excuse not to do what you know you need to do. Do you understand? And what Spirit is showing me, so for example, and sorry if this is going to trigger anybody, but this is how Spirit is breaking it down furthermore. Okay, so for example, If you had a brother or sister or a family relative or a partner that always, you know, let you know how shit you was at something, that you'll never become it, you know, whatever, your dreams and all of that are bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And they've embedded that seed in you, okay, and you've learned now how to cut this energy, cleanse it from you, and you're building up your self-worth and your confidence to now go out and be that divine expression of who you are supposed to be. And then you get kind of like, you're plowing forward, but then somehow it's like the seeds that they planted like grip you at a point. All right, but you have to remember, you've cleansed this out of your energy field. So now this is your mind playing tricks on you, okay? That ego is playing tricks on you to make you feel that you can't, okay? So it's almost like a form of paralysis takes place. But you need to remember that you've cleansed this energy from you. You've released it. You've banished it, all right? You cannot use it as a crutch anymore. You cannot say, if you're on your healing journey and you're cleansing and banishing, you have, again, go through that mourning phase, okay? Mourn. It's like a death that's taken place. Mourn it and free it furthermore, so that when this energy comes up, you're like, I remember you, and I know what game you're trying to play with me, but that energy doesn't live here anymore, okay? And it may trigger you a little bit, but the trick is, and the key is to keep on pushing forward, okay? Because now you can no longer use this energy of all the naysayers and the bullshit talkers to reactivate in you, okay, and reconnect etherically to you, for you to be sitting down, no longer wanting to pursue what the Most High Heavenly One, the Divine Creative Source, has given you to do. All right? And when you are working under this energy of the divine and following your divine purpose here, yeah, this is when these negative energies want to attack you the most. So when you feel as though you are under attack heavily, know that you are on the right fucking path. And that's why they come out in drones. They want to fuck with your mind. They want to fuck with your self-esteem. They want to fuck with your intuition. They want you to feel lonely. They want you to feel, I can't do this, so that you are now sitting in their cesspool of fuckery, excuse my French, okay, just to hold you in this vice grip of, yeah, there's no point. I might as well go and work a 9 to 5 in the shop down the road. That's not your purpose, all right? You may need to do that, okay? Because spirit is spirit. So if you do have a part-time job in order to cover your bills, or a job to cover your bills, don't give it up, because you know how this economy is right now. But what spirit is saying is never ever give up on what spirit is showing you need to do. Use that money to fund your dreams, okay? Pay your bills and fund your dreams. When you come home from work, that's when work really begins, all right? And this is why spirit has been very kind of hell-bent on your health and what are you consuming. Because the way this world is designed is to keep you in a chokehold, okay? Forfeiting your dreams, your divine purpose for a 9 to 5. You go to work. You know, you've probably seen memes on it. You go to work to pay your bills. You don't have anything to actually enjoy life. So be smart in what you're doing, and whatever you're doing, make sure you have a honeypot fund for your dreams, okay? So if spirit has guided you to make a particular type of fucking, I don't know, idle juice, a juice bar or something, I don't know, make sure you're you know, that whole concept of when you get paid, take out your savings first and then live on the rest. Do that to help build your dreams, okay? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Let's see. Some of you really need to listen to this profound matriarchal energy, because this matriarchal energy really wants to help cleanse you as well. So again, it's an angelic help, and depending on what what's the word I'm looking for, depending on what pantheon you feel connected to of energy, so whether it's angelic, whether it's ancestral, like I've said before, there is a supreme mother energy that really wants to help you internally and externally, okay? And she also has different variants of her character, okay, that will come forth to help you, okay? We've got double male masculine energy here, So we've got step towards reconciling with the masculine is before you. And then we've got balance, divine, masculine, and calm. Okay. So for some of you who are heavily in your masculine energy, it's learning the calmness of it. It's an action energy. Okay. Knowing when to be calm and knowing when to step up into action. Okay. Again, I'm also seeing the healing of the father lines as well. Some of you, it may even be your mother lines or both. Okay. And again, we've got healing. I support you on your path of healing and purification. Raise your vibrations by caring for your energy fields as well. All right. So like I said, it may, as you're releasing things, imagine a bottle of water. It's been full all of its life, okay? Full of so many different elements, but it just looks like water. Now, when you start to pour the water out of the bottle, it's going to feel empty. And then sometimes when you pour water out of a bottle, you realize the disfigurement of the bottle because it was the water that was holding it to look perfect, okay? And this is an analogy they're giving me. So sometimes the water you've been holding onto, the emotions, okay, haven't always been to your benefit, okay? You've been like a source of people just dumping, okay, that have played out in a multitude of ways in your life, whether it's been through trauma, abuse, self-neglect, okay? Spirit's wanting you to pour all that insipid water out of you now. And it's okay if you're feeling empty and a little bit disheveled and a little bit disfigured, okay? Because the Most High is about to bless you with a fulfillment of a light, okay? Light and water that you have never felt before, okay? And it's like I've said, for some of you, it's an energy that keeps on popping up. You may feel like you really just want to get rebaptized. It's going to surge through your energy. Like even for some of you, you may feel that connection back to a form of church source, just for that rebirth, that ceremony of rebirth, of baptism, okay? Please follow your spirit guides in this. If this is an urge that you're feeling, or if it's something that you feel you just need to recreate in your own bathtub, of saying your prayers, saying your affirmations, and literally just submerging yourself in water, all right, and just freeing yourself again from what no longer serves you. Because as you're doing this, like we've seen in the previous reads, your abundance codes are coming in, okay? The love that you are requiring, it's like they're all lined up. Just that your energy isn't quite compatible just as yet, okay? Because there's something just a little bit deeper you need to work on, okay? So work on it. Work on what you need to work on. Is there anything else, Spirit? And they're also showing me for some, and again, this rebirth may be through water. For some of you, it may be earth. So this shamanic practice of burying yourself in sand or in earth with just like your head top showing, like what you see on the beach, okay, to ground yourself and allow these negative energy, give your negative energies to the earth so that she can transmute it, all right? Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, interconnection. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. Okay? Guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. And I really hope this resonates with you on some level. Oh, and no, I'm not leaving it there. Because just as I flip the deck, it says gratitude. Feel how life showers you with blessings and give thanks. Okay? Guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. Because sometimes we get a lot of, these readings are always about balance, okay? And sometimes we get a big, massive surge of this energy, and then we have to look at things on a more human level too, okay? We've got the cosmic energies that work here, but sometimes we just need that assistance from a more human perspective, okay? So really take the time you need. There is no rush. When we're in the rat race, we're always rushing, feeling that we're being left behind. Spirit wants you just to step out of it and know that everything happens in divine timing and allow it to be. The greatest thing Spirit wants you to do okay, is have that awareness of yourself on a physical level, on a human level, on a spiritual level as well, on an etheric level. So take the time you need with you, and please do not fill yourself up with stuff that is not relevant right now while you're going through this healing process. So if you wake up this morning and the most you can do is shower and pray, that's what spirit needs you to do. Okay, if you literally feel like I just need a day to myself, I don't care, absolutely nothing, do it. If spirit is guiding you to literally clean your house from top to bottom, then do it. Okay, allow spirit to guide you. All right, because this is where you find the jewels in life. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I am gonna love you and leave you. Anything again you do need to know about me will be in the description box. Please do like, subscribe, and share and comment. You know, share them with people who you feel may need this you know, little spark to let them know it's okay. What we're experiencing is okay. And I almost forgot to do these. No, we don't need to do them today. So just believe in yourself and believe and trust the process of what you were going through. It's all part of the divine plan, all right? Your awakening is not to be rushed, okay? So peace, love, and light to you all. Namaste. Bye.
Why did this lucid dream become a silence? So